I forgot how to feel pretty. Like, I don't mean makeup, outfits, or filters. I forgot how to actually feel it. How to be seen, how to feel soft, how to feel seen. I forgot that feeling of how I could just look into the mirror and smile without picking myself apart. There was a time I felt cute just for existing. Like no effort, no overthinking, just me. And that was enough. But somewhere along the way, I lost that version of me. And I didn't even notice it at first. I never wanted to take pictures anymore. I was just hiding behind the camera, feeling awkward every time someone says, "You look good today." And that's because I didn't believe them. I would do my hair and still feel off. I would dress well and still feel invisible. I would try to hype myself, but the voice in my head was louder. And I don't know who needs to hear this. Not feeling pretty, not feeling yourself has to eat at you. It makes you shrink. It makes you hide. It makes you stop showing up in your own life. And I got tired of that. I got tired of waiting for someone to always remind me that I'm beautiful. I got tired of only feeling pretty if my skin was clear, if my body looked a certain way, if my day was going right. I wanted to feel pretty again, not just look it, but feel it. Because no matter how you look, if you don't feel pretty, if you don't feel beautiful, if you don't feel like yourself, no amount of makeup, filters, looks can ever change how you feel inside. And learning to feel pretty again has been a difficult journey because let's be honest, nobody really teaches you how to love yourself. You look in the mirror and you don't really like what you see. What about the days where you look at yourself in the mirror and you feel like you're a total stranger? So what happened then? For me, it started with softness, not skincare, not glam, not glow ups, just being gentle with myself. I stopped punishing my body for changing. I stopped standing in the mirror with that inner bully voice. I started talking to myself exactly the way I would talk to a best friend. Like, hey, I know you're tired, but you're still beautiful, but you're still so worthy. Hey, I see the puffiness, the breakout, the mess, but you're still beautiful. Hey, you don't have to fix anything to be loved right now. I also stopped waiting for special occasions to feel cute. Like, why was I only doing my hair if I was going out? So I started doing it for me. The hair, the soft lips, the calm playlist while I did my edges, the intentional moments that reminded me I deserve feel good even on a random Tuesday. And the more I showed up for myself like that, the more I started to glow from inside out. Not because I was perfect, but because I was present. I started falling in love with taking pictures again. When I went out of shape, I hated the way I looked on camera. Like if there was a group picture, or if family members wanted to take a photo or something like that, I would just run away or step aside. I would prefer to be the one taking the pictures for them, so I wouldn't have an excuse. So yeah, I started taking pictures not for social media. I started taking it for me, just for those little memories that will remind me of the fact that I showed up for me. And look, if you're feeling a little off or comparing yourself to people online or comparing yourself to pretty ladies online, if you've been skipping mirrors and dodging photos, I get it. I completely understand. Maybe this is your reminder. You don't need to look different to start feeling pretty again. You need to come back to yourself. You need to start feeling soft again. You need to start feeling whole and sacred. Your beauty isn't hiding. It's just waiting for you to start seeing it again. So today I want you to put on some lip gloss, even if you're just at home. Put on those earrings that make you feel elegant. Walk past the mirror and say, "Hey girl," because that girl is still in there. That version of you that lights up the room is still in there. I'm talking about the version of you that knows she in magic without the extra makeup and the rest. That version of you who smiles at herself just because she saw herself in the mirror. Let's bring her back. It's a gradual process, one soft little moment at a time. You deserve to feel pretty again, not for likes, not for social media, not for validation, just for you. You know, when I lost my self-confidence, I stopped noticing myself. I stopped caring about me. But it's scary when you don't realize the girl looking back at you. Not because she looks bad, but because you feel disconnected from her. I used to dress up for fun. I would take pictures, try different cute hairstyles, laugh at myself in the mirror. But now I just avoid the mirror altogether. I would just throw something on my body, pull my hair back, and then keep moving. I got really good at hiding myself at the back. I was a professional. This is how social media warped me of my self-confidence. I was scrolling on social media, liking stuff, laughing, liking some posts here and there. And then one day I realized I couldn't take a single picture of myself without comparing it to someone else's. Like, what happened? I'll take a cute picture, watch it and delete it back. Take a cute video, watch it and delete it back. Not because I look bad, but because I didn't look like her. Whoever her was that day, social media gave me that person in my mind. Where no matter what I did, no matter how natural, no matter how dressed up, no matter how cute I looked, I still felt like I was missing something. Like my nose should be smaller, my skin should be clearer, my waist should be snatched. This tummy dealt with me. It took away a lot of confidence from me. I'm telling you, I felt like I wasn't doing enough to be pretty. And as someone who loved to make videos, I felt like my body wasn't brand worthy to start showing myself online. I felt like it wasn't just good enough to be in an online space. Nobody tells you this, but when you're watching other people live their life beautifully, suddenly your mirror feels harsher, your features feels louder, your insecurities increase, and your softness starts shrinking under the weight of unrealistic standards. And don't get me wrong, I love the girls that show up. If they can inspire you, watch them over and over again so you can actually boost your confidence. I love watching the pretty ones, the confident ones, the bold ones, but somehow their confidence made mine smaller, if that makes sense. And maybe that's not their fault. Maybe that's just the way this whole thing is designed. Maybe it is designed to keep us watching, comparing, feeling less than, so we can try to be more curated, more trendy, more everything, you get. But here's what I'm unlearning. Beautiful or pretty isn't one specific face. Let me say this again. Pretty isn't one specific face. Pretty isn't just angles and good edits and aesthetic timelines. Pretty is present, it is softness, it's aliveness. It's being able to look into the mirror and see a whole person and not just flaws. So now, when I catch myself comparing myself to someone else, I pause and I breathe and I remind myself, she's not me and I'm not her. And that's okay. There's no one way to be beautiful. And I don't have to erase myself just to belong online. You don't have to do that either. If social media ever made you feel like you have to shrink or morph just to feel yourself again, you're not alone. But we are not letting the algorithm decide how we should feel about ourselves. At least not anymore. We are reclaiming the mirror, one honest, unfiltered love at a time. Here are the rituals I created to help me get back to myself. I used to tell myself when I lose weight, when my skin clears up, when I finally get my life back together, then I'll feel beautiful again. But waiting turned into days, into weeks, into months, into years. And I realized maybe beauty isn't something you find out there. Maybe it's something I return to little by little. So I started creating these tiny personal rituals. I started talking to my reflection differently. And I'm not talking about affirmations, where you get up in the morning and you are like, I will be great, I will be big, I love myself, you are beautiful, you're this, you're that. No, I'm not talking about false positivity, but just little things like, hi, I miss you today. I started massaging my face because trust me, my face was so puffy. I had a very fat jaw. I wasn't rushing through my skincare, nothing much, just ensuring that the little skincare I do, I pour some love into it. I was touching my skin with kindness, with love, because I'm allowed to slow down and I deserve to feel soft. Some days I will just put on lip gloss or do some light makeup and just sit at home. Other days I will just put on my earrings and And I was doing all this because I stopped waiting for special occasions to feel pretty. The more I honored myself in these little ways, the more I felt like me again, the one who didn't have to hustle to feel good. Beauty started feeling like a home I could return to and not a race I had to win. So if you're in a season where you feel disconnected from your reflection, start with just one simple ritual. Just one quiet moment of care, one soft little reminder that you're still there because she is and she's still beautiful. So many of us have this complicated, painful relationship with the mirror. The mirror is where we've judged ourselves, where we've picked ourselves apart, But I want to tell you this. The mirror doesn't define you. It reflects you. How you speak to yourself in front of the mirror becomes the voice you carry all day. I decided to change the tone. Instead of yelling myself at the mirror, I changed the tone and I started pausing in front of the mirror, not to criticize myself, not to overanalyze, just to see myself. Like, hi, I know you've been through a lot. How are you doing today? I know you're healing. I love you. And yeah, it's weird at first, saying some cute little funny things to yourself. But over time, the mirror will become less of a battlefield. If the mirror is a hard place for you too, you are not alone. And you don't have to love every part of yourself overnight. Maybe you don't like your hair. Maybe you don't like your eyes. Maybe you don't love your lips. Your teeth are bad. Maybe you're just overweight or you're just underweight. Or maybe you don't love your skin color. I don't know, but you know what is disturbing you. You know your insecurities and you know what you wish could actually change about you. I want you to look straight into the mirror and face your fears. Start with changing your voice. You deserve to speak to yourself with love every single time. Pretty for me now is peace. It's when I drink water and feel clear-headed. It's a quiet glow in my eyes. It's a quiet glow in my eyes after a good cry that finally released whatsoever was bothering me. Pretty is not a number. It's not how put together I look in pictures. It's not how many people validate me. Pretty is the way I care for myself. The way I speak gently to myself even on the lowest days. The way I refuse to shrink to be more palatable. Pretty is my boundaries, my joy, my softness, my growth. And yours might look different, and that's okay. You get to define your own type of beautiful. You get to decide what makes you feel radiant. You get to take the word pretty and make it yours. You can call it brave. You can call it confident. You can call it whatsoever. Make it yours. So if you've been chasing someone else's version of beauty, ask yourself, what exactly makes me feel beautiful? Is it taking a shower 2 times a day? Is it the sun? Is it taking walks outside? Is it nature? Is it food? Is it skincare? Is it reading a book? Is it being creative? What exactly makes you feel beautiful? Is it putting on some makeup? What exactly makes you feel beautiful? It might not be what gets the most compliments. It might not be what's trendy. But if it's what makes you feel alive in your skin, then that's your new definition of beauty. And it's already enough, girl. You are already enough. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.